hello, football fans, and welcome to the NFL version of ProLine. I'm John Cranton in Las Vegas, joined by Vegas experts Harvard Barnhart and Zach Simony. We're going to take a look at 3 NFL games for the weekend. 2 gentlemen here are part of a handicapper 3-pack that's on the GymFights.com site. That is a 27-15 run after going 2-1 on Saturday. Plus, keep in mind, Jim Fights has his college football game of the year going this Saturday. Jim is 11-4-1 with this play since 1999. Stay tuned for details. All right, let's get into a big game, non-conference game on Sunday. You got the Patriots playing at the Giants. Patriots have been winning and covering, undefeated on the season. Went from a 7-point favorite up to 7.5. The total, too, has gone from 54 up to 55. There's only 3 unbeaten teams left in the NFL. This is one of them here. 2 in the AFC, the offense of the Patriots. Number 2 in the NFL in yards, 420 per game, and number 1 in points, 34.5. Tom Brady, 22 touchdowns, 2 picks, and the defense kind of under the radar of late. 8th in the NFL in yards. They're number 5 in points, a young defense, but they're playing very well. So, Hollis, you know, this team is playing exceptionally well, undefeated, but this is a very tough road contest for the Pats.
You know what? Every time New England tees it up, it's supposed to be a tough test, and we try to find reasons to bet against New England. And only because the bookmakers try to find reasons to bet against New England. They are so tired of paying out New England tickets this year. Doesn't matter what line they put up, they just cover. Even last week, you know, they had the biggest mismatch of an offensive line that you've ever seen. I mean, they had a guy that was playing tackle, playing center, and a guy that was playing guard that moved over to the tackle, and another guy went from the left side to the right side. What did Brady do? 26 of 39, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. What else is new? Now, this big, the thing that they're throwing in the spoke this week is Deion Lewis is out. What are they going to do? Who knows? But they'll find somebody to rush for 100 yards, and there again, Belichick will be a hero. New York Giants, what are you going to do? They have no defense. I mean, and here's another thing. If you guys can figure this one out, email us. There'll be some spot on there, but they're 15-34-3 against the spread in November. Now, is that a conditioning thing? Why is that such a long stat? I mean, that goes on for years and years and years. 15-34-3, it means something. What I want from the viewers, email why. I mean, it's got to be either coaching or conditioning or somebody got beat up or something. I have no idea. The point spread value, I keep looking for that. I don't think you're going to find it with New York Giants this week. I think New England comes in and just does what they have to do. If you break this down into a matrix and you look at New England's offense versus New York Giants defense, I got to go with New England on that. Then if you reverse it, New York Giants offense versus New England's defense, let's just say that's a tie. Let's just say that, okay, New York Giants can keep up with New England there. Well, when you go to special teams, New England definitely the best there. They got the best punter, the best field goal kicker. They just keep adding points, chipping away. You can't beat this team. Let's go with New England and lay the 7.5.
All right, this Giants team, they're covered numbers too. 5-3-1 against the spread this season. Remember, they started the year losing their first 2 games, blowing fourth quarter leads. But since then, they've won 5 of 7 games, squeezing out a winning record here in this weak NFC East. The offense behind Eli Manning, 19 touchdowns, 6 picks. And number 5 in the NFL in points scored. They're 14th in passing, but great targets with Odell Beckham Jr., Ruben Randall, and Shane Vereen, who used to be with the Patriots, won the Super Bowl last year. Very versatile weapon out of the backfield. But that pass defense, as Harvard mentioned, just atrocious. 31st, giving up 308 yards per game, 25 points per game. So, Zach, there's good news with this Giants offense and very stable quarterback play, but there's some bad news with this atrocious pass defense. How do you see it?
Yeah, this is just one of those matchups with the Patriots that they're just keyed to play well in, even on the road. I think if people want to look back at historically that the Giants have had their number, all those teams had better defenses that were catered to stopping the New England Patriots. Michael Strahan, they got after them in the Super Bowl. What was that, 2011, 2010, whatever that year was. Eli Manning made a few good plays at the end that catapulted them, but the Patriots are better defensively, they're better offensively, and the Giants are in no man's land as far as improvement, in my opinion. So their defense isn't as good as it is. Their offense may be the same, but can they match the octane offense of the Patriots? I don't think so. So the 7.5 here, I think you still have to side with the Patriots, and I expect that line to probably stay around there. Hopefully you can get 7. There's still some 7s floating around. Hopefully you can get 7. It's a key number. It probably won't be in my top plays of the week, but for the video, I will say the Patriots, just based on the Giants, do not have that key running game that you would like to see against the New England Patriots. So I think you force Eli Manning to throw all day. He might have a quarter or 4 to 5 series of success, but he's not going to be able to match the Patriots, and that leads to turnovers and offensive instability.
Well, this Giants offense has been scoring points of late, 27, 49, and 32 the last 3 games. Of course, they did lose one of those games as the Saints topped them. And Harvard mentioned how bad they are at covering the number in November. They're also 7-1 over the total in November. Meanwhile, this Patriot team just goes out there, scores points, involved in a lot of high-scoring game when they're playing on field turf like they are here. 48, 22, and 1 over the total. And they're also on a nice winning run over the total of late, 23, 15, and 1 over. And that's how I'll look at this game. It is a high total here, but these quarterbacks and these passing offenses could get into a shootout. And the thing is, when one team scores or goes up, say, 10-0 or 13-0, it can change the game plans. The other team says, well, we're behind. We've got to open it up more, maybe go no huddle. So once you get some teams starting to get a lead, that can change the dynamics of the game, and you can be involved in a shootout.